Live at 8. Let's see what we hate. It is time for offer review, and we are here with the final release of Big Time Spider-Man has made his way onto our rosters. Well, some of our rosters. Obviously, this is based on raid rewards, hearing people that are bummed out because they're sitting 5 or 10 shards shy of being able to unlock him. But don't fear, because on Tuesday you'll be able to core 5 shards for 800 cores. Absolutely insane. Don't recommend. I won't be doing it. I don't recommend anybody else doing it. 800 cores. It's like Beta. We were talking about this the other day. That's like what, $9 for 5
Yep.
shards.
Yep.
That's
Which
just
basically comes to almost a $200 character unlock.
$200 to unlock him if you haven't gotten the raid rewards. So just absolute trash. It's actually a relatively reasonable release method. I sort of like the release method being tied to raids, but in particular, doing this plus the coring feels very bad. And then, of course, even though there's a lot of people unlocking him today, there are no unlock offers for him. So that's I think the first time I've experienced that. So not sure when we'll get those unlock offers, or if we even will. But before we get on to offer review, we're going to head on over to your favorite place and mine lately, Reddit. So first things up is, so I finally got Kang. Is it worth working to rank him up? Hell yeah. Hell yeah, top 5 character in the game easily. He makes every team better. He's plug and play. Do with him what you will. Yes, 1,000 times over, yes. Next up, we've got Dark Promos, or the new bottleneck. Quicksilver, Nova, Spidey Big Time, Zombie Iron Man, every other legendary that's worth a damn. This is their new cash cow. To an extent, this is just yet another bottleneck in the game. We've already got gold, we've got training mats, we've got T4s, we've got gear, we've got G's 18 gear and 17 gear, we've got blue 4 ions, blue 5 ions. You name it, there's a bottleneck for it. But yeah, it's bad. They've got to figure out a way to do this, and ironically, top spinners in the game aren't buying dark promo credits because they've got 50,000 dark promo credits in the bank already. They've got enough for the next 78 characters that come out. Next up, were people really complaining about the leaderboards. As a free-to-play player, I was still ranking high enough to unlock a good amount of T2 level 5 ions. I was able to get a good amount of those in June, but now I've gotten almost none in July because of the lack of leaderboards. So I personally can relate to this for a different reason. I was getting a lot of my blue 4 ions, T4 ions, the T2 level 4 ions from these awards, and as well as 5. And now here we are in July, and I've got an abundance of 5 and no 4s. So I relate on a slightly different scale. But this is not a bad thing. It is a temporary problem. It is a bad thing that they took away the leaderboards because so many people were upset about how the leaderboards worked. But they didn't replace the rewards in those leaderboards. So that is something that the player's voice is working on diligently, as well as your envoys out there. Not so much on my end. There's a lot of envoys that sort of focus on leaderboard stuff. That's not me. I just like to tell them what works and what doesn't work. When it comes to math, I'm not a big. I don't like to math. Math is hard. But this is something that is being worked on. I am looking forward to an announcement, hopefully soon. Probably paired with the new patch release coming up soon, that will address some of this. But for now, it's just sort of wait and see. But I do think that no leaderboards is better than the leaderboards. It's just a bit of it's a temporary roadblock. But there's been so much change and so much improvement, at least in my eyes. between the game and the community in the past few months, that this is a relatively minor speed bump. Next up, T4 priority on Nowhere. I normally only do 3, but I saw this one. I was like, ooh, hey, here's a time where I can plug the MSF Consolidated Players Guide, where you can find in my Discord in the infographics section. At least I think it's in the infographics section. It might be somewhere else, but you can find it in my Discord. I'll also provide a link in chat to get this. You can also get it out of my Twitch chat at any given time. Just hop in and type in !player guide. Whether I'm streaming or not, you can get this access to it. And it's not just T4 priority. It's got ISO selections. It's got stats. It's got a little bit of everything. Ranking best character or best teams. How the teams play out. No big surprise. Darkhold still holding down the #1 spot for a year now. And then finally, before we get on to the offers, what is going on with these orbs the past few days? My inbox has been flooded with people getting 5 million drop, 5 million drop, 5 million drop, 5 million and a 1.4 million drop. What's happening? Holy God, why not me? Anywho, boohoo me. All right, now let's hop on over to the offers. We actually do have some real offers to talk about. First things first is the Glittering Gold event. This is trash. This is approximately a $4 value here. Maybe a $5 value. This is a $4 to $5 value that they're selling for $5. Not exceptional. This is a dollar and this is a $2 offer. They're selling for $3. So this is trash, and this just barely hits the bill. Next up, we've got this. This is great. 100 gold promo credits and 1,000 energy, especially with the Apple Store event going on, the iDone Store or whatever the hell it's called. The exceptional value, I typically value 5 gold promo credits at 10 gold promo credits at $5. So $20 would approximately be a $40 valuation in gold promos, and you're getting 100, and then you're also getting an additional 1,000 campaign energy where you can farm the stuff. Now we've got an Elite 6. I personally value an Elite 6 at $35, Elite 4 at $10, Elite 5 at $20, and Elite 6 at $35. And this is an Elite 6 for $15, as well as $25 worth of gold promo credits. So another relatively exceptional value, which is, I don't know what's going on. This is all weekend long. This has been a common recurrence. Ever since Thursday or Friday of last week, as a matter of fact, we've been getting a lot of elite offers that are just really solid offers. Now you've got 1 million gold for $5, as well as 5 Armory 17 orbs. I do value a gold orb at approximately $1. And they do average out to about 200k gold per. So this is approximately $5 worth of gold. And then additionally, you get the Armory 17 orbs, which I do value at 50 cents a piece. So 5 orbs, so that's $250 to $7.50 value there for $5. Not bad. This is just not exceptional. This is not a good deal. It does fit the valuation from the $5 per. $5 for 10 gold promo credits. However, there's exceptionally better deals up higher, and I would highly recommend utilizing them instead. Next up, you've got 3 million gold. So again, that's $15 worth of gold. You've got 20 Armory 17 orbs. So that's $10. So now we're up to $25 value just here, and then 3,000 campaign energy to work out the final $5 valuation here. So this is another, quite frankly, exceptional offer. The 200 dark promo credits, as well as the 500 campaign energy. Again, especially with the iDone Apple Store going on right now. This is another sort of no-brainer, especially dark promo credits being a bottleneck, as we were just discussing earlier. The silver promo credits are useless. I mean, at least for me, they are. I got 13,000 silver promo credits, so no valuation here. But this is pretty substantial. And then we get to these calendars. If you saw the offer reviews the past few days, we've been talking about these. It is a better than value offer from a pure gold to dollar ratio. It's about twice as good. However, spread out over 30 days, that value is substantially marginalized to where it's just nowhere near as good. If this was an upfront value of 40 mil gold for $100, I think that's something that a lot of people would do. But spreading it out over 30 days, I know people for the most part are not getting this offer. I know there are a lot of people that are because again, just from a dollar to cents a pure valuation, the value is there. Again, this is approximately a $200 value in gold for $100. Same thing here. The value of price to gold is there. However, spread out over 2 weeks, it's substantially less valuable. So 7 million gold over 14 days is just not something that people are looking for in general. This store is amazing. I personally don't have a huge value for this. I know people are buying this shit up left and right because this is a leaderboard that directly impacts big boy Apox getting even bigger boy Apox, getting those 5, 6, and potentially 7th red star. Top 10 get a 7 red, and then I think from 11 to 50 or 11 to 100 gets 6, and then up to top 500 gets the 5th red star. So this is something that a lot of people are sort of going all in on and trying. So do what you got to do. But I could assure you, it ain't gonna be cheap. You gonna spend out the ass for this shit. And then of course the Vol event is coming to a close in the next week and a half or so. Again, we were just talking about the gold promo credits. Not particularly, it's a better value than the 300 for 100. But there's substantially better values higher up in the offer review. And then the rest of this shit is just all trash. Same bullshit trash that we always deal with. Again, if you haven't already, scroll down to the bottom and selected either your Thor Infinity War or your Star-Lord Annihilation with the completion of the Beta Ray Bill in celebration of Beta Ray Bill, the player, being the first person to finish Dark Dimension 6. Beta Ray, say hi to everybody.
Hi to everybody.
And now we've got a 10 for 10 of a character that Beta Ray Bill actually did use in his completion of Dark Dimension 6. Notably different from essentially every other thing that has been communicated out there. So far, there have been 2 characters that Beta Ray Bill has actually used in Dark Dimension 6 when he was doing his unlock as well as his speed run. He did use Gwenpool, so this is a real 10 for 10 of a character that he did use. Now, that being said, I'm not mad about the characters they chose because they were raid characters, and the raid characters in particular are good. More raid characters is never going to be a bad thing. It's just the verbiage. Celebrate Beta Rail's Bill as the first by getting something that he didn't use. But so Titania and Gwenpool are the only 2 characters that so far have been dropped in here that he actually did use. So again, good luck on that stuff. This is horrible. 800 cores for 800 energy. There's actually good offers up higher, and the rest of this is all trash. All right. So that brings us to the end of offer review. Be sure to like and subscribe, and in honor of Beta Ray Bill, we've got a very special. No, I don't got anything. I was gonna go outside and play hide and go fuck yourself, but I got Beta here, so I don't want to be mean. Anywho, peace and love, everybody. Bye.